The Racemaster and Racer pouches work on the same system to adjust the tension. The aluminum wheel, which is assembled inside the pouch, serves to apply pressure on the leaf spring, which then applies pressure on the back spacer, we call it the pressure spacer, pushes against the back of the magazine against the front of the pouch, and adjusts the tension and the retention of the magazine. Now the pouches should be shipped adjusted so that when the wheel is all the way in its back position, the magazine goes in and out fairly loosely. If you require more pressure, turn the wheel a couple of times and you'll get more resistance on the draw. Occasionally we'll get a customer who says that he feels that the pouch is too tight when he receives it, even though the wheel is backed all the way out. So what I'd like to show you is how you can self-adjust that tension spring just a little bit. You'll remove the spring and spacer by first making sure the wheel is backed up as far as it'll go. Bend the spacer towards the back wall and slide it upwards and out. It will then come out together with the leaf spring in place. You can pop out the leaf spring, and to reduce the pressure, simply flatten it a little bit. You can do this on a surface, even by hand. Tweak it a little bit, much the way you would your leaf spring of your 1911 trigger mechanism, pushing it down on a hard surface, straightening it just a little, and then popping it back into place. I find that the correct adjustment usually is so that the spring, when it's in its pocket, should not protrude very much above the level of the pocket that it's sitting in. This should be a well-adjusted pressure spacer. I'm going to slide that back into place, and really, when the wheel is backed all the way to the back wall, that spacer is fairly loose. That tells you that the adjustment now is going to be correct. And you can see that this magazine now slides in and out fairly loosely. I turn the wheel in a few times, that applies pressure on the spring, and now I get much firmer resistance. And that is how you can adjust the pressure or the retention of the magazine in both the Racer and the Racemaster magazine pouches.